welcome. Marlow, Oklahoma, coolest firearms. Thanks so much for tuning in. Great weekend. We had 2 shows last weekend, premier gun shows. What a great attendance. Everybody was having a great weekend. Super, super, super fun. So the first gun show was in Pasadena. We're going to do that drawing first. And while Allie's making that phone call, we're going to do a little bit of talking about something that's super important to me in manufacturing of firearms. We're going to talk about the barrel nut. Then if she gets a response, not gets a response, we'll wait that 5 minutes and then we'll draw the winner from Mesquite. Sound good? All right. Let's jump right over here to the iPad real quick and we're going to draw. Oh, I did this backwards. Let's see here. Well, let's just do Mesquite first. Since I'm sitting on that page right now, we'll do the Mesquite drawing first. I know everything wants to go slow. All right, Mr. Cameraman, why don't you just hit pause for a second? We have a technical glitch here. Nothing wants to load. So sorry about the little delay, technical difficulties. I think it's because we're streaming at the same time as we're pulling our internet. But we got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Now this is for the Pasadena winner, and the Pasadena winner is Mason R. Mason R. Mason R. Allie's going to be giving you a call in just a second, and you've got 5 minutes to call us back. Mason R. You're going to give him a call, send him a text message. We got 5 minutes. All right. So we're talking about what's important to a firearm. We talked about barrels, the difference with coolest. We talked about handguards. One thing we haven't really touched on is our barrel nut. Sounds kind of funny. So this is our barrel nut for our rifles. So we're machining this out of 303 stainless steel. Now I've spent all day back on the lathe today, and what I'm working on is trying to get the knurling on the back half the same as the front half. What does that mean to the end user? Well, let's talk about knurling first. These grooves that you see are for traction. So when the handguard slides over the top and we clamp it down, these little checkers create traction. So the handguard can't move around. Super important. Back in our Generation 3 and Generation 4 gun, mindful we're on our Gen 7 gun, we had a smooth barrel nut. And one of the customer complaints is if It loosened up a little bit, which with recoil, sometimes the nuts that hold these together, the pinching of the handguard loosened up, the handguard would loosen and it would want to walk off the firearm. So what did I do? I created a little bit more aggressive of a barrel nut with the knurling. Well, in doing so, I've learned a few cool, neat little tricks to make the guns more accurate. Mr. Cameraman, can you get inside of here? So this is the thread that your upper receiver threads into. This little flat that you see right here, that's what the barrel sits up against. So when the barrel goes in the upper receiver, this goes over the top and this holds it into the upper receiver. Now this flat has to be perfect to where the upper receiver is, so it squeezes the barrel perfectly. If it doesn't, the barrel is going to have some torsion on it, up and down.
This is Allison calling from Police Firearms. You won the free AR-15. Congratulations.
Well, it looks like we got Mason. So Pasadena, we got that winner handle.
Good.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let her get his information real quick. She'll get off the phone and we'll draw the next winner. So this is about the barrel nut. So now I'm going to walk over here quickly to the iPad and we get this loaded up for a quick second. And let's go to the Mesquite drawing and let's draw some winners there. All right, here we go. Mesquite Gun Show. Thanks so much for coming in. We had a great display up front in Mesquite. Thanks to my staff for hanging out up front, talking with all the customers coming in. Obviously, it's free. We thank Michelle and Tim at Premier Gun Shows for helping us host this. They buy the guns. We give them away. It's super fun. All right, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Cody B. Cody B. Allie's going to be giving you a call. Maybe we'll pick up on that. Mr. Cameraman, do you feel like taking a quick walk around out in the factory? We'll show them how we're cutting these nuts. All right, let's see if we can keep that signal running. We're going to take a quick walk here. I got it kind of quiet right now because we're doing the video because this place is kind of loud. We're going to go over to my lathe. And here we go, walking down the line of machine. We're going to meander over to the lathe. We still got good signal here.
5 bars.
So good. All right, we're doing good. All right, keep the streaming. All right, so I've already cut the first operation in the barrel nut. So I've already done this. So this barrel nut starts as this, a solid. Then I cut that. All right, so we're getting the spirit here. The final operation is we take this barrel nut, back in the lathe we go, clamp it on up, we close the door, and then we hit start. Now all these programs that I wrote come down here. Now what we're doing right now, what you hear the lathe doing, it's facing the front to get it exactly the right length right now. And then it's going to come back and it's going to contour the outside. And then we're going to grab that knurling tool and we're going to knurl this. Then we go inside with a boring bar and we clean up the inside to keep that concentric. And off we go. This is just one of the many steps that we go through. But this means so much to keep that barrel in your gun perfectly shouldered. Keep it tight. Now why do I use stainless steel and not aluminum? Well, I disagree with some of my competitors. You've got Q out there using aluminum barrel nuts, holding a steel or stainless steel barrel in the gun in an aluminum upper receiver. I want to use something that's ductile and strong. This is pretty thin. We're clamping on the outside of this, and this is holding your hand on the gun. So I want this to be as absolute strong as we possibly can. So take a look. We just finished cutting that real quick on the outside. Get a little bit of air. So you can see how nice and pretty this looks, right? So now we're going to put that little knurl on the outside. By the way, Cody did answer the phone, so he's the winner. I appreciate you staying in tune. We'll show you what a finished barrel nut looks like here. We're going to go inside of it now, and we're going to clean up the inside bore of it. Thanks to Haas CNC. You know, I'm a big Haas fan. They've got great support. They're just building another 2 million square foot building. Machines made in the U.S., guns made in the U.S. That's my spirit. My local HFO up here in Oklahoma City has been helping us out quite a bit with some new machines. Helping me stay on the top. This is just finishing up here. stop. We're gonna hit start one more time. We'll go down and do that neuro. I have this in what we call, machining terms called op-stop. So every time it changes tools, I have to hit the button. Be mindful, I just finished rewriting this program today. We had a solar flare that knocked off some of our machines and deleted a whole bunch of stuff. So here we go. All done. Let's just... There's the new nut. Notice that there's no groove in it. Got another machine we have to go to next week. Tune in. We'll do that little slot. So a couple quick things. Fort Worth, this coming weekend, is going to be the busiest show of the year. We're going to have more guns than we've had at any other show, and we're doing something really special. This weekend, if you show up and you buy a Coolis Derived package, I'm going to take $300 off any silencer that you buy from us. And be mindful, that $300 is coming off of the best price I can give you. See you this weekend. We're having a great time. It'll be awesome. Thanks to Cops Gun Shop up here in Oklahoma City. Shout out to that. You got Jay's Guns out there in Florida between the Crestview and Baker and Panama City. Those three stores, our guns are stocked there thanks to Jay's Guns. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next week.